Hello and welcome, BitMonger family. Well, in today's news, I'd like to put out something nice and a feel-good story here on this one here, and along with some assorted odd news and tidbits. But this one is pretty inspiring. You know, the typhoon hit the Philippines, absolutely flooded certain parts of the country, yet this typhoon fails to stop this wedding in a flooded church. And that is got to be, what a memory they're going to make. Look at this scene. It's just something, it's just wild. But I give these people full credit for just being, amazing troopers, just following their dreams like they did here. So I'll read it off to you quickly. Heavy rains intensified the typhoon with the inundated Barasoan church in Malolos, Bulacan province, yet the couple pressed on with their long-planned ceremony. Aguilar walked down the aisle with her dress floating behind her with guests watched from flooded pews. We've been together for 10 years. This is just another challenge we'll overcome. Really nice. Despite the weather, friends and family joined the celebration. More than 80,000 people remained in emergency shelters in the Philippines on Tuesday after floods, landslides, and tidal surges caused by the typhoon. Wow, let's take a look at this little video of them. Oops, let me pause that. Wow, what a scene. What a scene. So, hey, there's always some good news out there. It's nice to see they overcome that, man. It certainly will be memorable. All right, let's look at some other news in the Philippines. All right, so a couple days ago, the Philippines arcade installs the world's largest claw machine. Welcome, Philippines. You just nailed it. Big claim to fame here. An arcade in the Philippines earned a Guinness World Record by installing the world's largest claw machine, which encompasses an area of 1,761 cubic feet. The Playfair Arcade at the Tops Landmark in Cebu City unveiled Claw King, a massive claw machine that was officially measured by a construction firm for Guinness World Records consideration. Wow. Well, you're on the map now. A lot to be proud of there. And if you're not sure what a claw machine is, there's one right there. It's one of those little machines with the mechanical hand, that claw that comes down and picks up stuffing and usually teddy bears or little knickknacks inside, plastic balls. All right, let's take another look at this one. And this one's kind of crazy, and it's kind of one of those types of that could only probably happen in Thailand. But let's look at this. Indian tourists report Thai escort to police over small breast dispute in Pattaya. What happened? So these Indian guys got all bummed out. They brought her back to their hotel room, and she took off her top, and they weren't too happy with the package. They had agreed to pay her 3,000 baht for her services and had already provided a 1,000 baht deposit. However, upon arrival arrival at the hotel, the men expressed dissatisfaction, complaining that her breasts were too small and her physique did not meet their expectations. She insisted on receiving the remaining payment before leaving, as per their agreement. The tourist, however, allegedly tricked her by saying they needed to exchange money downstairs only to return with the police in tow. The 3 Indian men admitted to hiring the woman from a bar and nightlife area for escort services. However, they claimed her appearance did not match their expectations after she undressed, prompting them to ask her to leave. When she refused and demanded the remaining payment, they reported her to the police, accusing her of wrongdoing. Insano. These guys, what a bunch of scrubby fuckers. You know, like they couldn't tell before they got her to the room. I mean, these guys they're scumbags. Alright? And the funny thing here, too, is like prostitution's illegal in Thailand, right? But anyways, supposedly the penalties for a sex worker, if they're caught doing this, is 1,000 to 20,000 baht. That's a huge difference. What the fuck? You know? With the potential terms to 1 month. Clients may face similar fines or up to 1 month in prison. Anyways, then it talks in here about how Thailand, what does it talk about it? Many activists and organizations are also working to reform the 1996 law to fully decriminalize prostitution, which they honestly should do, but come on, man. 1996? I mean, fucking right, man. It's a long time. What the hell? Anyways, moving on. Next news that we have here is kind of wild, and again, it happens in Pattaya, you know. What do you expect? This place just is a magnet for misfits, drama, scumbags, vice. It's just wild. It's kind of the equivalent to Angela City, but on steroids. So here we have a woman disheveled, in a disheveled state, shocks Pattaya police station with openly using drugs and paraphernalia at the start of marathon. So they're having a marathon there. This lady stumbled in high off her kite. You know, she must have been totally ripped, absolutely just completely gone. She's using methamphetamine known as ice. She came in there and started, trying to be a saleswoman for ice. What the fuck? Clearly, sad case, guys. You know, whatever you do, don't get involved in those harder drugs, guys. It will ruin you. Booze is bad enough. Ganja is fucking nice, man. And it's good for you. It's natural. But don't be getting involved in this other stuff where it can take you down a dirty path, man. See it all the time here. I don't know how bad it is now in the Philippines. I know it was bad before, but it's horrible in Thailand now with the use of these methamphetamine. It just ruins lives, man. So anyways, there you have it. Hope you all are doing well and enjoyed that little news section. Shout out to those Filipinos that, pushed through and still got married during their flood. Good on you and monger on.